You interview so many beautiful people, and sometimes people translate on television or in magazines, and we think they're beautiful, but maybe not in person. But
Yeah.
who are some of the most beautiful people that you've interviewed, where
Oof.
you're with them and you're like, this person is just glowing. There is just something stunning about this person.
I will say this. We just did an interview with Miss Tina Knowles for House Guest.
She's
And
gorgeous.
the way that she showed up, the space that she held for me and allowed me to have with her was bar. I've never had an experience quite like this.
Yeah.
It was something that I felt was very necessary for me, but the way that she was able to honor that and allow me to have that with her was unreal. I cannot wait for people to see it. But I also, Rihanna is everything you'd hope she'd be.
Yes.
Everything.
Your bestie.
I mean, like at one point I was like, I feel like at this point we friends.
Right.
Like I feel like at this point,
I feel like you guys are friends.
you know what I mean?
But
Like
she is someone, makeup, no makeup. Like, she is just a stunning woman.
crazy. It's crazy. We were on a boat and I was looking at her and I was like, enough. I was like, enough. She was like, what? I was like, enough.
Right.
It's unreal. I also would say, I have been surprised by a few people as well. There are people that you imagine are kind and beautiful and strong and powerful, and then you get in front of them and they are shy and reserved and sensitive. Do you know what I mean? And so I've always been kind of, those are the people also that I'm kind of drawn to as well, because they have this way of presenting for, whatever the need is. But then when you get closer to their real personalities, you're like, oh man, I just want to or you guys want to hug you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've had some pretty incredible experiences in my career with some of the best.
I know. Starting with Erykah Badu at 16, is there anyone that you want to interview that you haven't interviewed yet?
Michelle Obama.
Okay.
That
will definitely happen.
Yeah, I want it.
Yeah.
I want it.
We're putting that out there.
I'm going to say this, and I know that I don't know why I'm already qualifying it like it's not going to happen. I would actually like to also sit down with Beyonce. We interviewed her when I was in high school. So shortly after Destiny's Child.
Back when she was doing interviews.
Right. You know what I mean? The promo. This was I want to be a whale.
Right.
I love whales.
Right.
This is way before that. And so, I think No 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 had just released its remix with Wyclef. And that's when they came to Indianapolis for Summer Celebration. And so, I would love to have an opportunity to sit down with her and really talk it out, Immediately I'm like, wah, wah. But I would love that. Miss Knowles, Miss Carter.
Right.
If you have it in you. You know what I mean? I'll come to you. You know what I mean?
We'll make it work.
You were just with her.
I was.
What was that like?
Sacred. She is also one of those people that you see her, obviously, in videos, pictures. She is so stunningly beautiful in person. It takes your breath away.
Yes.
And to your point about Miss Tina, it's no wonder that Solange and Beyonce are who they are when they come from that lineage. And then you hear Miss Tina talk about her mother, and how her mother inspired her. It's just a long line of beautiful, creative, bold women.
Yeah, this book that she's about to share with the world, I hope that people run out and read it. And
Matriarch.
It is unreal. But it's so funny because when you were talking about Beyonce, Lady Gaga has a very similar way about her, and that she is, and that's what I meant about the person who's she's a lot smaller in person. She really brings it way, way back, especially if you're not talking about music. She is a person who's very thoughtful in her responses, but she is not Gaga.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
In an interview. Not usually.
That's her onstage persona. What about, have you interviewed Doja Cat?
Yes.
What's her vibe like? Because I feel It gets chaos.
Chaos. Pure chaos. I'll never forget. I brought my little sister to do an interview with her. We did it on her tour bus right before a performance. And never interview an artist right before a performance.
Because they're just not in
They're
the right...
not focused on you. They are thinking about the chords that didn't sound right, the lights that aren't correct yet, the outfit that they were going to wear doesn't match with the light. Like, they are not really thinking about you. And when I tell you we were doing the interview, and there were so many points she was like, I'm so sorry. What were we just talking about? And I was like, I don't know. You were talking. you were talking. But at one point I said, can you give me, my little sister is here and she is an aspiring artist. She's creating some pretty incredible songs. Having experienced what you've experienced in this business, what would you tell your younger self, your 20-year-old self, your 22-year-old self? She was like, oh, I mean, fuck them. I was like, what? She was like, I mean, no, not like, don't actually fuck them, but like, don't think about them.
Don't think about them.
I was like, did you hear that? Was that helpful to you? Okay, good. We're good. Thank you. Thank you, Doja.
I kind of love that advice.